Ariane, you're chasing a dead whale. What do you got?
So, Bill, I know that you have always dreamed about what Jonah saw in the belly of the whale. I just know it. And now you can see it with your very own eyes, thanks to Lindsay Augustine, who drove all the way up from Virginia to New Jersey to see what it looks like on the inside of a whale.
My mom had sent me a photo. She was down there, and I was like, I'm on my way.
On Saturday, the Marine Mammal Stranding Center came over to see this belly-up whale come out of the ocean. They had to use a front-end loader to turn it over. The chain broke the first time. Once they dragged it up, they gutted it just to find out what the cause of death was, and Lindsay caught it on camera.
So she filmed the necropsy.
She sure did.
Yeah, look at that.
No, that's something it ate. It's an oil can.
God.
They cut it open, we walked around, and it was horrible on the backside, like almost unbearable.
What could you compare it to?
Just, it smelled like, oh my God, have you ever smelled like chicken that's been in the trash can, like raw chicken that's been in the trash can for too long?
Oh my gosh.
Bad.
According to Bob Shelkop from the Marine Mammal Stranding Center, the whale was about 2 to 3 years old and had been dead for about 2 weeks when it washed up on shore.
Really?
Yeah. The team assessed that the whale was belly up. The whale had been tangled inside of fishing line, and that after that it had probably been struck by a boat, but they don't know which of the two caused its death because the whale had been dead too long when they found it.
So the necropsy was inconclusive.
The necropsy was inconclusive. I think it's
And they told me, though, that it happens every year.
that a beach
So-
whale.
Yeah, but maybe just not as publicly, like maybe they're just not, they don't advertise it, I guess, if it's not in a public area.
So Bob confirmed that whales, they get beached all the time, but the summer is when you're most likely to see this happen because whales come to our area to give birth.
This is the main question, though. We've got a huge whale in the middle of a beach. What do you do with it? What did they do with the whale?
This is the best part, guys. It's buried right on the beach. So when you go back next summer, 8 feet under, just start digging at 20th Street and Sea Isle, about 8 to 10
Wait,
feet
they
down.
buried it right on the beach?
Wow.
Right on the beach. Only for you guys would I be out in the rain like this, trying to find where this whale was buried. I think it was right behind me, right there. So I'm going to do a little funeral of sorts. I made a cross, and I'm going to say a little prayer. Let's see.
Why not just blow the whale up?
I'm glad you asked that. Just check this video out. It didn't go so well last time they tried that.
All right, Fred, you can take your hands out of your head. The humor of the entire situation suddenly gave way to a run for survival as huge chunks of whale blubber fell everywhere. However, everyone on the scene was covered with small particles of dead whale.